At Client, we really like the ideology of freedom within a framework. And that's exactly what comes with using templates. So in this little session, we'll cover project templates, task templates, and how to insert task templates in existing project. I'll explain a bit what they are and what are their purpose. Let's look in the system. So right now, I'm looking at my client project object, and I'm already on a template list view that I created. In this list view, I have access to all project templates that I created in the past. A project template will be only a regular project record that you've selected to be a project template. By clicking this checkbox, it will make this configuration of a project ready to be used as a project template. Same thing with the task template. If you check this, it will make this project ready to be used as a task template whenever you're asked to choose a project template or a task template. Now, what does a project template allows you to do in a task template? The project template will allow you to generate or create a new project starting from this project and using all of the project details and all of the information related to this project, including the assignee to this project. So you could start and you could create a new project using this project template, right? And it would carry over the information such as the billing type, if the project is billable, and so on and so forth. We'll do one example at the end. The task template will do almost the same thing, except that it will carry only all of the tasks related to a project. So these four tasks, for example, if I'm using this template, these four tasks will be brought over to my new project or to my existing project. So in the process of creating a new project, let's go back here and click on new. So I was on client project. I want to create a new client project, and I will very soon at the beginning of my data entry be asked to answer a couple of questions, including the template. So not only I'll be asked to name my project, which is, by the way, the only field required. So let's call it testing project templates. Okay, template. Obviously, we'll select only one. Now, first question, do you want to clone your project? Do you want to start your project by cloning a single project template? If I click this, a new box, a new field, a drop down is available, and I can select what I want to do with this project. Do I want to create a new employee onboarding, right? Maybe that's the case, and I would use this template to start my new project because I have a new employee coming in. Or do I need to do a Sales Cloud implementation? That's also another template, but this one would be more customer facing. Let's use this one, and I will stop. I won't add anything else, and I'll just save right now. It's gonna create. The system is just taking everything. It's cloning. The project cloning API has started. It's gonna take all of the information from my project, from my tasks. It's gonna look at the assignment and create the project. Once this is done, my new project will be ready to be used, and I'll be able to either modify the project or add resources to the project or play with the timeline, put it to my hand, basically. So that's the magic of the using the project template. I now have my project, and if I look at the project assignment, I've got some placeholders, right? Obviously myself is in there, but I could only rely and changing in the end some placeholders or even removing myself from the project if I don't need to. And the tasks that were part of the template are now appearing in my project. Obviously, they all have today as a start date because that's how the system behaves, and you can change these by adjusting your project a bit later on. But I just wanted to show you how the project template was behaving. Let's go back on our client project and now create a project by inserting task template. So here, let's call it testing task templates. And what this one would do would allow you to clone using multiple task templates. So the chunk of tasks of each project would be brought over to my new project I'm creating. That's the idea. So I could use these two templates and just combine all of the tasks from these two project templates in the new project. So as you see, uh, it's not really the same operation that it's doing. It's looking at the relationship between the tasks and will add these tasks on my project. The templates in the order we chose them are going to be displayed on your project in the same order. So if I go on the workspace, for example, I could see the first task template and then the second task template and so on and so forth. What is also a very good use case of the task template here, the tasks are there, so they come from the other template. Obviously, you'll be able to see, and we'll cover that in an upcoming session, in an upcoming video. But from the workspace, if you go there, you will see you have a different UI, different visibility of all the tasks that are in your new project here, with the different assignee that were brought. But if I want to look at these, I'm just going to reschedule them here so that I can see all of the dependencies and the waterfall that was created from my two task templates. So that's just the idea of using the task templates to create a project, the project template to create one project from scratch, bringing all of the information. Now maybe what you want to do, if we go back to the testing project that we just created, the project template, we might look at this project and think or feel that there are some tasks that you would like to insert or do in this project. So there's always a possibility of inserting a task template. So by clicking here, it's going to behave a bit like we saw in creation of the project, and you only need to select which task template you want to include to the existing project. So, and that could be done at any time. So you could select any of these, for example, the Sales Cloud implementation. I won't select this one because I think our project was already this. Let's take this one here. I'm going to insert the template into the project. So it's doing exactly the same process. It's going to take the tasks from my task template and put it at the end, at the bottom of my current project I was working on. So if I go back on the workspace of this project, right here, you will see at the bottom that the new tasks have been added. And I can also reschedule here because we didn't do it at the beginning here. So you'll see that my existing project was there and that the new task templates here were added at the bottom. In this case, in this task template, there were no dependency or relationship between the tasks, but they were added at the bottom of my current project. So that is really the magic of using templates. It allows you to quickly create a project, to save a lot of time and to gain a lot of efficiency in the structure of what you're about to deliver. You're not forgetting anything. So every time you're creating a new project, all of these tasks are already there. You can also improve not only the project you just created, but you can also improve your templates so that you always keep up to date. And you can also alter and change an existing project by adding a chunk of work to be done. So you're always up and running with the template. So it's really freedom within a framework.